Okay, cool. So we've done some good stuff this week, I think. As you can see, I'm sharing the phase one board, and this week we have managed to complete 3 of the tasks.
Yes.
So the first one, the first one, there was a pull request in place, which is now merged, which fixes the order of the custom options. The problem here was when you were exporting, they were in one order, but when you were importing, they came in as another. So this fix will make sure they're exported in the same order as expected for import. So that's good.
Yeah.
Then we have the group products not associated on import. Now that has been also fixed, Peter. That's been merged to 2.3 already.
Yes. I will create backport to 2.2.
Okay, cool.
I don't think you can reproduce it on 2.1. Has that been checked?
That has not been checked, but if needed, we can get someone. We can get someone to check that.
No, it's not necessary because the reason is integrated in 2.2.
Okay.
Yes. So
okay.
I don't think it's a problem in 2.1, but it's definitely still a problem in 2.2. It's because the new functionality is queue processor.
Mm-hmm.
And that's handling the new SKU with the lowercase.
Right. Okay. Okay, great. So I've closed this one here simply because we're focusing on the 2.3 at the moment.
Yes.
But if you want to backport to 2.2, then feel free. Just provide a pull request and we can process that the same way. Just make sure to add either to make the pull request through this repository or add the label if you make it through the main repository, just so we can track that it's an import-export thing.
Okay, no problem. I will create it next week, I think. Yes.
Okay.
You have any idea when the new the next release will be available?
2.2 or 2.3?
2.2.
I don't have that information to hand.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, sorry. I know that
because
the next.
Do I need to have it to do it next week, or is it still 1 month before the next release? So I have so much more time.
Okay. No. I know the next release is the security-focused release, so it'll probably be the release after that. So I think we have some time.
2.2.4.
Yeah, exactly. So we have some time on that one, I think.
Okay.
Cool. Then the third issue was one that was not able to be reproduced on 2.3. So I think this was an issue that was highlighted in an older version, maybe 2.0 or 2.1. So we were not able to reproduce it. Either Umar, I think that's how you pronounce it. Is that correct, Umar?
Yeah.
Umar had a look and couldn't reproduce it, and also our QA team could not reproduce.
It was initially associated with another issue, and it was fixed in 2.2, I believe. So this issue was associated with that one, so it didn't reproduce for me.
Okay, great. So those are the things that have been completed.
Okay.
And then we also have 2 issues that are currently in development. Both the people assigned were unable to make the call this week, but I know that Federico, we have a call, myself and him, early next week to progress this task.
Okay.
So hopefully this will be sorted out at some point in the next week, which would be nice. Andra, I'm not entirely sure what is the status at the moment with the importing and re-importing of products, but I know she was going to investigate that and get back to us. So I will push and see how far she's got with this, also early next week as well. So I'll chase these 2 up and see how far they've come.
One question about the first issue. We had some comments on that. Do we need to discuss that, or do we have an agreement, or what will we do about it?
We discussed that in the last week's meeting.
Yes.
So we have, I believe it should have been updated with that information. Otherwise, let's see. No, okay, he's not updated the information. Basically, the plan is that we will not change the SKUs and not append them. Because like you were saying in your comment, the chances are these will come from an SAP or an ERP system. So we shouldn't edit them. And if there is a problem, we just return the error to the user.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's the route we will go down with this approach, which I think covers pretty much all the cases that we have available here.
Yes, but this will be a difficult one for backwards compatibility, I think.
Yes, I think so. But in this case, because this is going for a 2.3 release, there is less, or let's not say less consideration, but we are a bit more flexible with regards to backwards compatibility here.
Okay. Is someone working on that ticket?
Yes, Federico is working on this.
Did he already do some commits?
I believe he has some commits locally, but he hasn't pushed anything as yet.
Okay, because I'm very interested in the way he will fix it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the plan is earlier, I believe we have a call on either Monday or Tuesday, and we'll go through at that point to see how far he's got, see if I can help him with anything. But once the pull request is available, we will send it to the group so that we can get a few people to review it at that point.
Okay, very good.
Cool. And that goes for both the issues here. Hopefully next week we'll have pull requests for these. We'll have pull requests ready for these ones, which would be, I think, good progress to have a couple of things fixed. Have a couple of things fixed every week. With regards to what is next, we still have this not supporting empty rows. I've talked with Eugene about this, and he is going to investigate this a bit more and try and come up with a solution, at least, that might work. He might not come up with the final solution, but he'll come up with an option of what to do. So if you are interested in finding a bit more of a detailed topic or getting involved, maybe someone can reach out to him to see if you can support him at this point, because I think this will be quite a complex issue and may need a few people to talk through ideas or some pair programming. Yeah. So
there are a lot of opinions about this one. You can use the annual version, or you can use empty value.
Yeah. So I think this one, it might be helpful. So if you're looking for something to do in the coming week for the import-export, maybe drop Eugene a message and just ask him if you can help out. He might be able to set up a call, I don't know, Monday or Tuesday, and you can talk through options then. That might be possible here.
Yeah, I think good idea.
Other than that, we still have the 6 other tasks.
I am interested in the 50th issue.
This one, the importer doesn't upload the same names?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I just tried to assign it to myself, but I think it's no restriction for me. I can't myself.
Okay, I think I changed some of the settings earlier this week, so I should be able to let me just try that quickly to see if I can reset that up.
Okay.
I believe I changed it under the contributor settings. Yes. Let me do that after this meeting, and I'll set that up for you.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. So yeah, if you're interested in doing the 50, that would be good. And Peter, maybe if you're interested in helping out Eugene with the 49.
Yes, I will contact Eugene.
Perfect. Okay. Well, then I think that's pretty much it for the tasks. Does anyone have any, I don't know, feedback with regards to the processing, or maybe has anyone seen any new issues that we feel we should change in terms of priority or anything?
Not at this moment, no.
I haven't also checked these all issues.
Okay. I know that we have had some new issues come in, or at least Piotr has imported some new issues. So what my plan would be is probably on Monday, I will go through all those issues and see if there's anything that's a duplicate, or see if there's any high priority issues that I feel we should raise. But at the moment, I think that what we currently have and what we currently have working or in progress, so to say, are probably are the highest issues. So let me just sort this. So these are the 4 current issues that I think we should be working on. There's the empty values. There's the same file names that Umar has just talked about. We then have the duplicate SKUs and the importing and re-importing causing issues. So as I said, I think if we can focus on these this week, and I already have a few calls set up with regards to the number 37 and number 61. But if you feel like you need any help from me, feel free to reach out. I'm available next week, pretty much open to any time frame. So if you would like to have that, but Peter, I'd recommend reaching out to Eugene specifically about the empty values.
Yes.
Okay, great. Then I guess that's it from today. Just to say that all our pull requests are being processed directly into the 2.3 branch. So even if you make the pull request to this repository, they will end up in the core 2.3 branch straight away. So we're not, unlike MSI, because these are bug fixes, we're not waiting to do kind of one release, so to say. As soon as the pull request is ready, we will merge to 2.3. Same as if it's a backported to 2.2 or 2.1. As soon as it's ready, we'll merge.
Do we need to create the pull request to do this repository or the public repository?
It doesn't matter. Both work. If you do it to this repository, it's a little easier for me to track. But feel free to do it to the other repository and just add the import-export label, and then we can track it that way as well. There's no real issue here.
Is somebody monitoring the new issues in the public repository about import-export?
Myself and Piotr will be looking through those.
Okay. Yeah. Because if I search for the label import-export, it's not used so much.
Yes. What we're setting up is when a new issue comes in, we will import it into this repository just so we keep them in one place.
Okay. Very good. Very good.
All right.
I will check the current repository. Okay, we have 76 issues right now. Okay.
In this new repository, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have quite a few, but from what I've seen, a couple of them have been duplicates that I've seen already, or something that's already fixed. So I will be processing through those, and I reckon we've got some good progress this week. And if we can get a couple of these of the 4 that are currently in development sorted this week, then that's particularly good. Just a reminder that we have the whole of this month and the whole of February as well to sort out these issues for 2.3.
Okay.
I think realistically, we can definitely sort through all the phase 1 and a few of the phase 2 issues. But at the moment, I'm just wanting to focus on phase 1 at the moment. And if we can get anything else in, then that's a benefit.
Yeah, we should have some more users working together. Yes. Because right now we're not with so many. How many people were invited for this talk?
I believe there was 7 or 8 people invited.
Okay. Yeah. Was the time frame bad because we have a low people upcoming? Because most of the people comments it was good, I thought.
Yeah, I'm not sure. The problem with the timing for a lot of people are they're based in Europe, so this could be in the work day, and if something comes up, obviously work is the priority here.
Yes.
So I understand from that point of view. I had a few people message to say they couldn't make it, so that's okay for me. But yeah, we can always reassess. Maybe next week, if again we have a low turnout, we can reassess the timing.
Yeah, maybe we should do it later on the evening.
Mm-hmm. My only concern is I don't want it to clash with the MSI, which is at 5 o'clock, and also Umar and the people involved from his team, because they're based in Pakistan. It's I think it's Pakistan, correct? Which is about 4 or 5 hours later than Europe.
How late is it right now, Umar?
It's 7:25 p.m.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, it's 5 hours later than you.
It's Friday evening, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. So, but my plan is to try and find something that works for most people. And if there is one person or a couple of people that can't make it, I would happily do a follow-up with, say, just myself and them to get an update. Also, after I have recorded both this and the first meeting, and they will be uploaded once we sort out our own. We're going to set up a YouTube channel for the community engineering team where we can upload these sort of updates and meetings to.
Okay. David, if you want to make it, if you want to make it 1 hour late, it's okay for me. Like it's 7 to 8. It can be okay for me from 8 to 9. Okay.
Okay.
So you can extend the time.
Okay, I appreciate that. What I would do is I will just double check with everyone again to see. Hopefully, it was just a case of people had something come up. I would like to keep it a reasonable time for you if possible. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Well, thank you guys very much for joining. And yeah, good luck. And if there is anything you need from me, yeah, feel free to reach out on Slack and I will do my best to help out.
Okay, no problem.
All right.
Don't forget to assign me the card or...
Yeah, I'll set that up so you can assign them yourself.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thanks.
Yeah, bye-bye.